Hello everybody, my name is Pravus and welcome back to Rimworld Call of Cthulhu. Last video was a fun little challenge, I had to deal with a mechanoid siege. It was very scary, except for the fact that it wasn't, because it was actually really easy. We just bombed the crap out of them with our mortars, and they all died. At least until we weakened enough we could go for our final charge, which was pretty cool. But overall, I think I spent significantly more resources on this siege, defeating the siege, than I gained out of it. So not a net positive for me, far as I am concerned. Still, I mean, it was kind of fun to do. We should make sure, by the way, that Smarty re-equips her proper masterwork rifle. I do not want her going off and hunting animals that can have revenge chances with a frickin' sniper rifle. It's way too slow. Also, Smarty has a peg leg, so she can't exactly run away now, can she? Yeah, don't want that. So, now what do we want to do with this particular episode? Well, a few things that we could do. First off, let's go ahead and start removing all of the roof areas over here. I'm going to start dismantling this monument. It's been here for a long time. We don't need it anymore. Haven't needed it for a while, so we'll go ahead and start taking this thing apart. And I don't want to have the roof collapse on Veerstein, because that would be a horrible way for him to die. So we'll go ahead and take this all apart. Then, I think we need to start looking toward getting a throne room. Zealous did gain a new title as of the last video. She is now an esquire, which means she desires a throne room from which to reign over all of her subjects. Also, Cameron just decided to go nuts, and now he's a pig. Okay, have fun with that. Yeah, anyway. So that would be fun to do, but we're kind of running a little out of space in terms of where I can place a throne room, a properly grand throne room, and actually still stay connected to the entire base. We kind of need to start building out walls to expand this area out, maybe even consider relocating our kill box entirely, because at least as of right now, we're kind of growing beyond this. What we could do, now that we have a lot more technology and a bit more wealth to work with, is start building out a giant kind of cone-shaped kill box over here, surrounded by lots of different turrets. Because we have access to a few new ones now. I've got my mini turret, but I've also got an autocannon, not to mention a whole bunch of different IED traps, etc. Set up a big thing around that in the marsh, and just maybe that ends up being a pretty good entry point for me. But it will be a very expensive investment, and certainly not the highest of priorities, so I'm not going to worry about that too much at the moment. Hey, Jenny, we need to stop making these explosive shells, because I don't need them anymore. Thank you, though. Let's go ahead and instead start shredding up these mechanoids and see if we can get anything to pay for it a little bit. Get a little bit of steel. Oh, yay. That helps a lot. Okay. Well, that was actually worth a fair bit more. Okay, we got some components. I don't know. At best, I think we break even on this. At absolute best. It was really not worth it. But, man, it was fun. Bye, Theofact. Bye, Rustica. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. You were so very helpful. As my punching bags, they actually were kind of helpful. It was nice of them. Well, I feel like I did my good deed. We let them live. We didn't get them all horribly murdered. That's small victories. I'll take it. And out of that quest, even though we didn't gain much in the way of resources, like, at all, at the end of the day, we did get a lot more favor with the Empire. Who knows? That might end up being something we're really pleased to have in the future, someday. Maybe. We do have this other quest to build one more monument. Feels like we get a lot of these, and they're very, very easy for us to do. I mean, the 57 manhunting tortoises aren't even that big of a deal, even if they do attack me. Here's a fun reason to take this quest, right? Not only are we going to get some extra reward in the form of, a steel spear and some silver for a really easy thing for me to build, but also, if winter hits and we find ourselves in a position where I am completely out of food, we could deliberately destroy the monument and get 57 manhunting tortoises to attack me. I mean, hey, you want your food to come to you. It's like ordering takeout. Alright, let's go ahead and accept this quest. Might as well. I think it's an easy way for us to get some sort of reward. And frankly, I think that Zealous wouldn't mind having a legendary spear. How big is this thing, though? It's big-ish, but not manageable. It's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and place you over here. Ooh, some ambrosia sprouted. This stuff's addictive, but it makes you feel really, really freaking good. Yeah, I mean, when this stuff grows up, that's just a nice little recreation bonus if I want. By the way, it looks like a kitsune, which is a nine-tailed fox, fought a night ave, and they killed each other. Haha, hilarious. I shall devour your flesh. Uh-oh. There's a crow watching my colonists. Does this mean that something really bad's about to happen? Is there laughing from the skies? Oh gosh, I'm never gonna live that down. The freaking star vampire scared me, dude. I don't ever want to have to deal with that again. While we're getting a lot of this set up, let's change up some of our clothing restrictions and such. We should be able to set everybody away from standard clothes to armor in a snap. That's what I want to do. So let's say that we have a new outfit, and this is going to be armored or something along those lines. And we don't want to have any basic apparel and stuff. In fact, let's go ahead and clear all. We just want to allow armor and headgear, basically. I actually think letting them wear their regular clothes is fine. As long as we allow them to have their armor on, they should automatically want to go and pick that out. Case in point, standard clothes is very similar, but just has it forbidden. Because everyone tries to wear armor, even tainted armor, whenever they have the opportunity. So we've got them permanently turned off for now. But what this means is, if we have another raid, and I have a little bit of time to respond, we can quickly swap over to armor. And that means everyone should get suited up for battle. That way we take a lot less damage in the future. Speaking of combat, literally, like 30 seconds later, a mechanoid combat cluster is landing. Oh gosh, and it's a biggin. Psychic Suppressor. An architect device that generates a massive psychic suppression field tuned to a particular gender. People of that gender have their psychic activity suppressed, reducing consciousness. So it's a psychic sensitivity thing. That needs to go. So we have a Goliath. Oh crap, it's got an Inferno cannon. So it's a really dangerous super mechanoid, faster than centipedes and armed with heavy mechanoid weapons or needle guns, so that's an issue. We've got a proximity activator. We've got a few little turrets. I'll need to take those out. More proximity activators, more turrets. Gosh dang it, we have more of this nonsense. Not to mention, they actually built a whole load of steel walls. Oh, okay. Right. Well, I think we're going back to the mortar game. Well, I say that, now that I think about it, I guess we don't have to activate this right away. Yeah, we've got proximity activators, but I don't see a countdown timer on here. At least I'm not seeing it. And if that's the case, then this stuff's actually going to stay asleep until I mess with it. So, we just need to make sure we keep everyone away from here. But if we can do that, then that actually should mean that we're safe. Gives me some time to properly armor up. Which means back to the machining table, and back to the freaking explosive shells. I have finished researching bionics, so now if we want to start upgrading some people's appendages, we can certainly do that. We could also eventually start working toward getting extra, like, let's say, exoskeleton suits, or even start replacing people's limbs with specialized devices, you know, like a claw arm and stuff like that. Not sure that's a high priority, but it is a thing that we could eventually do. I'm gonna go ahead and learn how to make the shield belt. That seems like one other major component for our defense. I have a few shells ready to go. I mean, I can probably launch like 8 in here, but it's not gonna be enough. The real question for me is this gonna be like the last mechanoid cluster and they're just gonna sit out here and not come chasing after me? Because if so, then I can just rain death from above. What I really wish is that these guys had another battery sitting right here in the middle I could blow up. That'd be super convenient. Why couldn't you just do that, guys? Don't you need a power source? Oh, apparently I am wrong. The psychic amplifiers, or sorry, psychic suppressor is actually working right now. Oh, okay. So max consciousness for all males has been reduced by 50%. So everyone's just kind of sluggishly wandering around right now, which might be explaining why we're having a hard time actually building out this monument and doing some of our research, but okay. So, if we want to make a shield belt, what would be involved in some of that? Shield belt, place here. This costs component steel and plasteel. Honestly, a couple of these is not going to go amiss, because it would mean that our melee characters, like Zealotus and Sir Benkai, will be able to run in there and there's less of a risk that they're going to get hit. It's not good for all my range characters, because they can't actually shoot outside of a shield belt, but for melee, very good. Question. So, I just shot a Minotaur, and it went Manhunter. And instead of attacking Smarty, it's running for the mechanoids. Smarty, run! I think he's about to unleash hell! Oh, God! No, I think that's actually what he's about to do. He's gonna wake them all up. He did, in fact, wake them all up! Oh, good. Oh, good, and now we're dropped. Okay, yep, it's time to deal with mechanoids. Oh, crap. Well, the good news is it looks like these guys do still hang around the cluster. I don't know if blowing their stuff up will make them want to leave. But yeah, so again, as long as we stay relatively close to the home base, we should be okay, question mark. But going beyond that would obviously be very dangerous. So I have everyone restricted to the home zone, at least for a while. A scrap trader came by. That actually is pretty nice because we can offload everything we don't want, and I mean, like, everything. So, great chance to clear out some space and get a lot of extra silver. What am I going to do with that silver? I don't know. But, it's something. Oh, a herd of thrumbos passing by, and I can't even do anything about it. It hurts. It hurts so bad. Since we've got a little bit of time, I'm going to go ahead and start double walling off the base a little bit. I mean, it's out of range at the moment. We're going to have to just live with it, I think. But there's no guarantee these guys will go through the kill box, and I kind of really would need them to. I just want to reduce the odds that something goes horribly wrong and they break randomly into the base and start murdering all my stuff, you know? Yeah, and double walling, it's not a guarantee, but it helps. Oh, the thrumbos are taunting me. They're falling asleep right inside of the base. I think I can kill them. See? I killed them. No problem at all. Group of travelers from the agency are passing by. Where have I heard this story before? Go south. Okay, at this point we have the entire base double walled off except for around the kill box, and with the door open I think this means that the mechanoids are going to want to come through said kill box and we can try to funnel them down at least a little bit, so that could be helpful. Now that that's all done, let's make sure we properly clear out the home zone again so no one goes out wandering, because we need to provoke these guys and start shelling them. Now, I don't know if they are going to stay in their little cluster like the last one did. That was super convenient, but just in case they don't, I want to be ready for them. So let's make sure everybody is set to get some proper armor on. There we go. Armor up as much as you guys are able to. And I did get Veerstein the Psychic Foil Helmet, which increases consciousness by a lot and helped me build this stuff faster. But if Angel's going to man the mortar, because he's still my best shot, I probably want him to wear the Psychic Helmet, at least to start us off. What just happened? Area revealed. I just got an area revealed. Did you just reveal the Ancient Danger? Where'd the bugs come from? Have I not been paying attention? We've got mega spiders everywhere. Were these guys inside here? What's this? Tech print, circadian influence. This is gonna unlock like a special form of technology. What the cram? Right, okay. I can't deal with this right now. But we've now also got a massive freaking bug infestation. Right, this is good. This is, yes, no, this is great. Okay. I've got an idea for what I can do to clear some of this out. We can start making some incendiary shells and then mortar the bugs. Set them on fire. This might even work sort of against the mechanoids. Maybe. Let us set a force target up over here. We're basically going to set this entire area on fire and hope that this actually can start clearing them out. I don't even think they're going to react to me, really. I don't think that they care. Veerstein, you were going to clear out your Psychic Helmet, which it looks like you did. Where did you put it? I need that thing. Hang on. Angle! I need you to wear the Psychic Helmet so you're a better shot. I need you to be awake, buddy. Wake up. Okay, we have our mortar ready to go. We're not going to hold fire. We're going to go ahead and launch right into the middle of all of them. Angle just got smarter for that, apparently. And boom. Okay, so things are now going to be set on fire. Now, can we do something similar again, like right over here? I don't know how much this is going to help us, to be honest. It's not like he's covered in brush, but I mean, maybe if we can set a few things on fire with the trees. No, I don't think that's too important right now. Let's just go back to the explosive shells. Everyone, I think, is more or less armored up. So let's aim for, like, right around here and try to take out this turret, if we can. And we'll see how well this fire does, but I mean, if it can catch the brush on fire, and it looks like it can, this should be able to start murdering a lot of the bugs and killing their hives. Well, we hit the wall, but we didn't take out the darn turret, and now it looks to me like these guys are all coming after me. Okay. So, can we target, like, anybody and try to kill some of the stragglers as they are on their way? And pew! Well, we actually did do a little bit of damage to some lancers. Okay. You know, I really wish I could make these bumble drones go manhunter and just slaughter these things for me. That'd be great. So out of all of these, the Centipede is scary. I think the Goliath scares me the most, though. And it's not just because it's a Goliath with a lot of health, it's also because it has an Inferno cannon, and those have a tendency to set a lot of people on fire, and when people go on fire, they tend to freak out and not be very helpful. So this worries me, at least moderately. Zeldus is guarding the door. Sir Benkai has an EMP launcher and can try to take people out as they get through. Just trying to trap them up here as much as possible. I don't know how much your range is. It's pretty good, actually. I mean, you should be able to hit things right in this corner. We are killing the aura and a few lancers as they get through. Okay, so that gets rid of a few things. So it really comes down to one lancer here. Oh, God! That is not what I meant to do. Hope I didn't want those walls or anything. Oops. It's fine. Speeds things up a little bit, but there we go. We are about as ready as we could be for them anyway, right? Alright, here comes stuff like the Goliath. They actually prefer to use the bridges anyway, which is hilarious. That thing just shot Jenny right off. Oh, gosh. Right in the arm. Dies in 14 hours. Okay, Sir Benkai. Can you possibly hit this? This guy right here. Aim in the corners. Or don't. Alright, Cameron's on fire. This is kind of exactly what I was talking about. I don't suppose these guys have literally any ability to do stuns. Disabled. Psychic entropy would overflow. Oh, that's probably because I have a psychic helmet or something. There is actually some psychic sensitivity on these guys, surprisingly. So why don't you do a stun on the Goliath? And it has been stunned. Okay, Cameron, I need you to stop running around freaking out on fire. So what I can do is wait until it looks like these guys are about to fire with their really long charge-up guns, which, never mind, I missed. Okay, good, he missed, so we get a stun off there. You're still not helping. You realize this. Do you just need to get closer? Like, what are you doing? Help me out. Sir Benkai, use the launcher. Oh, he's doing nothing. Alright. Well, all of you primarily need to attack the Goliath. This is the one that scares me. Zealous, I'm okay with you having a hangover. Stun the Goliath. There we go. I think we stopped it from doing another attack. Never mind, it did not last long, but it didn't do much either. Okay. Come on, take out the Goliath. Come on, come on. Take out the Goliath. That's the one that matters, guys. There we go. Goliath down. Okay, now we have to deal with the Centipede. Okay, angle's been hit. Not too bad, though. Just mostly a shot through the leg. I see that we have some fire and stuff. Zealous, go extinguish the fire on the turret before it explodes. And I think we can handle it. Oh my gosh, we did it. Okay. Whew, okay. Is it raining right now? It is. So, the whole fire thing didn't do much then, huh? Okay. We'll worry about the bugs later. For now, we survived another major attack by a bunch of mechanoids. And boy, that was an unpleasant one, but you guys are no longer quite as restricted. Or maybe you are because I don't want to deal with the bugs. For now, let's get everyone set to some standard clothes. We'll get you guys back into armor and stuff later before we fight said bugs. But let's get you guys moving. We need to repair things. We need to draw them to me. Well, I say that, and then guess what? Some bugs are, in fact, coming after me. You guys freaking serious? You can't leave me for a second? And of course, now no one's gonna have their armor and stuff. But we gotta go kill some of these. I don't know, why did just a few of them come down here? It's not all of them. I think we're gonna lose Ilarion, one of our dogs. Which, I think is just gonna have to be okay for a moment. Yeah, we got a whole bunch coming after me now. Little like, scouting parties and stuff. Okay. Man, when it rains, it pours. And it's ironic to say that at a time when it's actually raining, I know. What happened here? Needs a new barrel. We need more steel. Right. Gotta rearm these things. Okay, the good news is I don't think the bugs are nearly as much of a threat as the centipedes. Right, okay. So I wanted to rearm stuff. Doesn't look like that's going to be an option. Everyone can go about your business again. Let's keep the doors locked. That said, let's also try to rescue our dogs if at all possible. I'm going to temporarily unrestrict some people. Weirstein, try to rescue Ilarion. That's the only dog here that matters, and most of our turrets are in fact getting shut down. Okay. Okay, well, if that's all, game, that you want to throw at me at the moment, then I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here because we've had more than our fair share of action this video, I think. You know, I was thinking about cracking open that ancient danger. Didn't expect it to hatch on its own, though, which I'm assuming is what happened, since I don't see anything else dangerous that came out of here. And this is the bug that I need to kill, this queen right here. Okay, well, when the rain stops, we'll set everybody on fire again, and we'll finish them off that way, all right? All right. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.